A Fresno nonprofit is bringing Guinea-Bissau to the Central Valley, all while helping the people of that country. Since 2006, the West African Vocational School has partnered with community leaders in Guinea-Bissau to run a vocational school. Now, that school has equipped more than 1,000 young women and men with life-changing job skills. The school offers courses in welding, computer basics, English, and French. But they can't do that without our help, and that's why they're hosting a dinner that'll have you dining and discovering all that West Africa has to offer. And here with all the details is Chris Collins. He's the executive director of the West African Vocational School. Chris, good to see you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Glad to be here.
And your organization, the acronym is WAVES.
You got it.
So WAVES, give us a little preview of what you guys do. This is wonderful work.
Yeah, so we're a nonprofit based right here in Fresno that partners with community leaders in Guinea-Bissau. It's a small country in West Africa. And we work with them to run a vocational school that trains more than 200 students every year in the skills that you mentioned. So it's designed to equip students with skills that translate into employment for these young people.
So why Guinea-Bissau? Why that country of all the countries in Africa?
Right. Well, so there's a reason why you haven't, why a lot of people haven't heard of it. Yes, and because it's sort of a forgotten corner of the world. It's actually literally one of the smallest, one of the poorest countries in the world. And so we see that as an opportunity to invest where there is a need. And there's a lot of amazing people who are living there and want to see their country grow and develop, and we get to come alongside them to be a part of that story.
That's amazing. And Chris, you've been lucky enough with your work with WAVES to actually go to Guinea-Bissau. What's it like? I mean, we see the pictures and video, but can you kind of describe it for us?
Yeah, so very different part of the world, you know, and it's a place where, if you can imagine, more than 2/3 of the population live off of less than $2 a day. So much of it is ag-based, and that type of economy doesn't allow much opportunity to escape poverty.
Right.
And so what we're trying to do is provide job skills that will give these young women and men the type of opportunity that they need to earn income for themselves and their family.
Well, that's amazing that your organization does that by teaching them these skills and truly helping to change their life. Okay, and we can all do our part by attending a fundraiser on Friday. Can you give us those details of that fun event?
Yeah, so we're super excited. This is the 6th year that we are hosting Dine and Discover West Africa, and we're having this event out at Englemann Cellars Winery. It's a beautiful venue, just 10 minutes west of Highway 99. And at this event, we will be having a huge, authentic West African feast.
Wow.
So there's actually a guy from Guinea-Bissau that lives here, and he's a great chef. So we put together this huge feast. We serve 600 guests. And of course, there's the complimentary wine tasting that's included with your ticket.
Awesome.
There's an African dance performance, live auction, silent auction, ampersand ice cream is going to be there. It's going to be a fun night.
Oh, and knowing that the funds from this are going straight back to West Africa and just helping these people succeed and get out of poverty, that must make you feel so good.
And it's a community effort, you know. We really see ourselves as an on-ramp for people in the valley who want to have not only a local impact, but also a global impact. So we're excited about that.
I think we were talking about this in the break. We just take so many things for granted here in America. What are things that they just truly appreciate that perhaps we do take for granted that you've seen in Guinea-Bissau?
Yeah, I think, you know, in a lot of parts of Africa, there's a real emphasis on community, on family, on your neighborhood, and that is something that we miss here. And so it's exciting when I get to be over there and build these relationships with our local staff, for them to be able to demonstrate to me some of the qualities of their culture that I think I kind of miss out on sometimes.
Oh, for sure. And I bet they just appreciate education so much. So the WAVES School, if folks want to find out more, how can they do so?
So just Google West African Vocational Schools. That's the easiest way to do it. Our website will pop up with all the information about Friday night's Dine and Discover West Africa dinner banquet. Tickets are $55 for one or $100 for two. And we've only got about 30 or 40 tickets left out of 600. So we may sell out, so I definitely encourage folks to go ahead and Google West African Vocational Schools and save their seat.
There you go. So Google West African Vocational Schools or go to waveschool.org to get tickets for the dinner. It's $55, plus that includes free wine tasting.
Exactly, exactly. Dinner, wine, ice cream, everything.
Oh, well, it's fun to travel to West Africa without even leaving Fresno, and so we appreciate you doing that. We appreciate this is all for a good cause, and thanks for sharing with us today, Chris.
Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.